This is modern homesteading.
Guess what you got?
I haven't opened this yet. This just came. Nice. Adam's homemade boot leather conditioner. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I'd forgotten that you got the dark ones. In my mind, you gotten the light ones.
No, lace to toe. Look at that.
Those are beautiful.
Aren't those sharp?
I might have a little boot envy.
Look at the screws in the bottom. Boy, they're so light. I see you put the proper laces that I sent with him. I swapped out the laces that he sent them with the good leather whites laces. Oh, you just don't get that fit from any other boot right there.
Feeling pretty good already? Don't need to break them in?
They'll need to break in, but I don't think they're going to take much. Alright, so I've been in my boots for about an hour or so, and my initial impressions are the break-in is going a lot better than with the whites. Usually the whites, for me, you know, everyone's feet they're different. They're a couple weeks break-in. There's even a term coined by firefighters called the whites bite, and they, you know, for some people it's even worse than that. They really have a lot of difficulty with it, with breaking them in. These, after an hour or so, are starting to heal in and to feel really nice. You know, one thing, I guess the best way to put it on the fit, you know, the fit is the thing. If we're not even talking about the build, but it's hard to demonstrate that to you. But I love these pull rings on here. That is key. But watch how the foot sucks in, and you can hear it, almost like it snaps in. You know that really nice click you get from a Kydex holster that's perfectly molded for a handgun? You have that with these boots. I mean, they're so tight when they go in that they pull your sock off. But just to kind of demonstrate how they go in there. And Adam said that a good pair of boots should fit like a good handshake, a firm handshake, and that's a good way to put it. What I noticed is different about it is having these custom made is that every place that touches, you know, everywhere, they just are snug and tight, as if they were molded for my feet or custom made for your feet, and they are. And that's the thing that really stands out with me. They're definitely going to be a break-in, but I don't think it's going to take long. I think a day or two in these, and they're going to break in nice. But the build on them, boy, Adam, you did a great job. Just a great job. I had him, a couple things I requested him to do is I didn't want any steel in the shank, because I most likely will be wearing these on a wildland fire, and we don't want that heating up. And of course wanted the soles all screwed in. That way, if the stitching is to burn out, or any glue that boot manufacturers will use, the screws will not fail on you, and you won't get the delaminating. They won't be coming apart on you. But nice job on the sole. Just look at the finish. Thing kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Stacked leather, real stacked leather heel. That's a sign of quality right there. If you look at cheaper shoes, if you look closely, they'll look like they're stacked leather, but they're not. They're plastic, made to look like stacked leather, but that's each individual piece there, piece of leather. Virum's firefighter sole, just like the whites. That high arch. Boy, they're beautiful, aren't they? Just beautiful. I'm playing around a little bit with the laces. I've always liked these heavy-duty laces, like I usually get mine from White's, but Obanoff's sent me a pair of these. They're new laces, and I like those too. I'm kind of testing both of them to see which one I'm going to prefer on that, so I'll just wear them that way for a while. But you know, one thing that's interesting about the boots is because they're custom made, they both are a little bit different. You know, that's just not something you're used to doing. You know, with production boots, even with Whites, you know, they were pretty much identical. But you know, I can see most people, their feet are a little bit asymmetrical. One's a little bit different than the other, or longer, or wider, and I can see they're so form-fitted that the left one is just a little bit wider than the right. You know, the thing that's always bothered me with boots, it's been just really uncomfortable for me, is I've got, I don't know what it is, on my left toe it sticks out a little bit, but it just gets rubbed raw no matter how good the boots have been. And you can see there, I told Adam about that, and he put that bump out there for me. Just gave me a little extra room right there. And man, my toes are just happy to have that and not be rubbing and being uncomfortable. So it is, I'll do one more video on the boots after I have a chance to break them in after 2 weeks or so, because it does take some time. Boots like this are stiff, and there just is a break-in period, no way around it. But boy, he did a nice job on these. Lace to toe. I like the lace to toe versus my last Whites. You know, the lacing stops right here. It just gives you just another eyelet, just to get a little bit more adjustability and a little bit more firmness on there. Hand cut false tongues, heavy, nice. These are beautiful. Boy, I hate to wear them outside. I almost want to wear them to church tomorrow. So, lots of you guys have ordered them, or put your order in from Adams for your own boots. And I heard from the Bible study yesterday that he's about 6 months out now. So I don't know if that's a reflection from us ordering from him, or the word just gets out. You know, when you do things well, you do things right, word gets out. You don't need to advertise, because you have a happy customer base that'll advertise for you. But here they are. I think I'll put them back on. Wear them around a bit. Now I promised you guys, oh, you hear that? I promised you guys AR-15 review today. You're gonna get this one instead. And I'll try to get that AR-15 video up for you this weekend sometime. Maybe I'll get it up tonight, we'll see. So, if you're thinking about ordering a pair of boots, heritage boots that'll last you a long time, I can't recommend Adams boots enough. I'm really impressed. I'm really happy with them. I picked out a couple videos, recommendations that I thought you might like to watch. The top left is me restoring my great-grandmother's old National canner.
and bringing it back up to spec. So I show on there kind of how to take the old canners, which are superior to the new ones, and bring them up using the current safety valves and things. You can still, those are things are still available, and it's a great project. You can pick these things up for a song or nothing if you look around. The video on the bottom left is video that Jack and I worked together in the shop when we made him his very first belt using some leather from my grandfather's old rifle scabbard, and that was a really special video to us, and one I think you'll also enjoy. So thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, I ask you to please take a moment and click the thumbs up. That really helps. We really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.